Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm bringing you a video, and the subject of this video is a continual of the last one I did, and it's saying that staying connected with the Holy Spirit. But today's topic title will be Staying Connected Even When I Didn't Understand. So today, folks, I'm bringing you a testimony of that exact subject here. Is staying connected with the Holy Spirit even when I don't understand. So I want to share a little uh, problem moment with you guys. That the other day when I was having trouble with the car, I called so many people to come and get it boost up for me, and no one came. Some of them didn't return my call. So many. A tow truck company, he took my message and he said he would have called me back. He never called back. The mobile mechanic, I called about 3 times. He travels around and he does work on cars. I can understand with him because it was very cold and he couldn't work outside. Many of them couldn't work outside. But the fact is that they never showed up. And I kept wondering, I said, Lord, because I prayed about it. I said, Lord, what is going on with these people that nobody showed up at the time when I wanted them to come? And it was only Monday when the temperature was much warmer that I went out. Another person promised that he would have come, and he didn't come. I waited for about 3 hours. Waited outside the car. You saw that I did. Some people may have seen it. I did a video about me waiting for someone to come and give me a boost for the car. That person never came. So when I finally gave up and was going back inside my unit, a young man over on the other side of the parking lot stopped me and was asking me a question about the parking spot beside him, if this is where I park. I said, no, I don't park there. A matter of fact, I'm over on the other side and my car has been frozen for days. And I didn't even know that he was noticing me. I was over on the other side chatting on the phone because I was trying to do a video. And it seems as if he was overhearing what I was saying. And so soon as I walked off and was heading back to my unit, my house unit, he stopped me and he said, asked about the parking spot. So I said no. So I didn't even pay attention, but he was there boosting up another car. So I mentioned that my car has been frozen for weeks. So he said, oh, I have a cable here. I can boost it up for you when I'm done here. So I told him my concern about the person that's parked beside me, that person may have arrived from work pretty soon, will arrive pretty soon, and we may not be able to put his car beside mine to get it boosted up. So he hurried up and did what he was doing and came, and in no time he just hooked up the cable cords, and in no time he got the car started rolling. So he said that, okay, you're gonna have to take it for a run so that the battery will get warm up. So I did that. But to show you folks is how God works. His timing is so different from us. And the young man told me that he lived just across the street from, not far from where I live. And I couldn't believe that he was so close by, but it was just that appointed time, Monday, that he was out there looking after his car and he spot me and stopped me on my way and said that he has the cable there. Almost like he was looking out. He saw me over on the other side and he was looking out for whatever reason. But we don't, and that's why I want to say tonight, folks, sometimes we don't understand how God works. He has his own way and his own timing. And as I said, if we stay connected, he will always come through for us, because I still can't understand. I kept thinking, I said, but I even said it to somebody, said, I'm not worried about it because when the time is right, I will get it ready. I said to the person that Maybe God doesn't want me to be on the road. There's those icy roads and so many snow, and it freezes and it melts and freezes over again. Underneath that snow, there are some slippery patches. And sometimes we cannot force ourselves to do things. We got to just go by faith and go with God's leading. So this is what I figured out. I didn't understand it. I wanted to get the car going so I could go about my business, but I guess God didn't want me to go on the roads. He knew probably what would happen. There were so many accidents out there on the roads. All kind of things happen. Even parking, parking buildings that they have parking up the ramp. Even that collapse. Maybe so much snow on top of the roof and the building, the parking spots there it just collapsed. Luckily nobody got killed with that. So the Lord was trying to keep me safe, that I didn't see that, and to keep me off the roads so that I would be safe. So I thank God, and I'm able to I took the car yesterday and replaced the battery because it's 10 years old, and I figure, well, I got enough life out of that one battery because I spoke with a battery dealership company, and they said the life of the battery the life expectation of the battery is about 5 years. So he laughed. He said, "Well, you got 10 years out of it, so I think it's time. It's time to change it." So I said, "Oh, yes, I'm willing to do that." So I took it yesterday, and they replaced the battery, put a new one in. So I'm here today, folks, to share with you that being connected with God's Spirit, it works all different ways. Because first you have to have faith, because we walk by faith and not by sight. 2 Corinthians, I think it's 5. 2 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 5 and 7 reminded us that we walk by faith and not by sight, you know. So even when we can't see our way, we just have to trust God, and that He's doing what He promised. Because we cannot see ahead of us, but the Lord will know. He can see, and He can guide us and keep us into the safe way. So I just want to do this short video today to share with you that even we don't understand, but we can trust God and let Him do for us what He promises. Because the thing is God doesn't look at the outer appearances of man. He looks at the heart. And when He sees the heart, He will move. He will move with compassion and show us the way. And if our heart is ready to accept what He's revealing to us, then we would be all right. But if our heart is hard as stone and is not flexible for the Lord to work on that, then He may not even bother to pay any attention and to talk with us and guide us and give us messages, because the heart have to be ready and willing to comply with whatever the Spirit is showing to us. So this is why the connection is important, but our heart has to be willing to comply with what the message that the Lord is giving us. So this is it, folks, I have to share with you tonight, that we have to just work with the Spirit, believe in the Lord, believe in the Lord, and have faith. And we don't have to have a whole lot of faith, like a whole big bag, a whole big can, even a little mustard seed faith, as small as a mustard seed. We can work with that. We can believe that what the Lord promises that He will do it for us, and we'll be all right. So that's what I want to share today with you guys. It's not very long, but I just have to come and give you that testimony about that car. So it's been so long that I was waiting to get that thing done, and I couldn't get it done because it was not God timing. God timing was perfect, because that tow truck, he didn't come. When I mentioned that I only wanted the battery to be boosted up, he wasn't interested. He said I would call you back. He never called back. Because you see, with the tow truck, they charge you for the towing, and they charge you for boosting up the battery, and then if you need a battery change, and they will drop it off to some mechanic shop. So you're looking at a whole lot of money. So when I mentioned that I was only going to be doing the boosting up the battery, looked like he wasn't interested in a small job like that. He wanted to come to make big money. Come and pick up the car, load it up on the truck, and then take it to a mechanic shop. I wasn't planning for that because I know that all my car needs is a boost. And it's running all right. It took me to the shop. I could be running it all over the place, but I don't want to be left at the side of the road because you never know. The temperature is okay now, but this is March and we can have a sudden, unexpected snowstorm because in the March month sometimes it's like that. A bunch of snow will just come suddenly because we are in spring now, but you never know. The weather here is so unpredictable that you never know when anything is coming. So we have to be very cautious. So this is it, folks. I have to share with you today to, have faith and trust the Lord that what His promises, whatever He promised, He will deliver it to us. If we have patience and we wait and we trust the Lord and walk by faith and not by sight. Because a lot of things we cannot see, but by faith we can move along and we'll see what the Lord has in store for us. So be blessed, stay safe, and keep the faith. And remember that the Lord will do what He promised to do. So have a good night, folks. Until I see you again, stay blessed. Have a wonderful night or day, wherever you are.